Shalom, shalom wa ahaba, mishpaka, shalom wa ahaba, peace and love, family, peace and love. It's your Agmaraya ben Yaounde, Nerea ben Yahuda ben Yasharel. Whatever your dialect may be, may I say shalom to you all, to the whole house of Yasharel, all 12 tribes. And I also want to say shalom to the sojourners and the Gentiles and the foreigners and all those who give thanks, honor, and praise to the Elohim of the Bible and his only begotten Son, Yahushua HaMashiach, to whom many of us refer to as Christ. Hallelujah. Mishpaka, I only come up here when it's something I feel like, is relevant to our current situation in these divided states of wickedness and in this world of wickedness as we stand. And as you can see by the title of this video, the beginning of the persecution of the true believers is at hand. You understand that, Mishpaka? Now, here we're going to read an article out of Newsmax. We're going to read an article that is going to speak about the fact that they have now banned the KJV, specifically the KJV, in some schools in Utah, Mishpaka. You understand? Now, let's explore this article before we provide any commentary on what we feel is happening on this earth today. Now, this reads from Newsmax. It says, the King James Bible banned from some Utah schools. You see that? May say the King James Bible is being removed from elementary and middle school libraries in Davis County, Utah, after a complaint that it contained passages describing sex and violence. We're going to speak on that. High schools in the county will still be able to keep the scriptures on their library shelves. A 3-person committee appointed by the county school district to determine if the Bible is appropriate for students to see found it contained vulgarity or violence, the Salt Lake City Tribune reported. Who are these 3 individuals? They're saying that you got something sexual and violent in the Bible, something that's been taught to children. Does anybody remember Sunday school service? Does anybody remember this growing up? Any of us who grew up in the Christian church? When did we come and figure out that whatever the Bible does speak on in regards to sex and to violence was inappropriate for children? Okay, Mr. Picard, we're going to speak on that. ABC4 noted that Davis County School District Communications Director Christopher Williams said that while the committee did not find that the book contained sensitive material as defined in Utah law, some vulgarity and violence was found to be inappropriate for younger readers. They cherry picking, you understand, Mr. Picard, because they upset about the fact that people have been protesting and coming against them putting these alternative lifestyles and all this gender foolishness in the school system, in the books in the school. So now they're striking back at the Bible. Since you don't want us to teach your children about drag queens and 155 genders and homosexual sex and all this other foolishness, we gonna protest against you having the Bible in the school. The complaint against the Bible was filed by an unknown person in March, according to the television station. It came after a statewide law passed in 2022 permitted challenges to books found in school libraries. ABC4 noted that as of March, the law had been used 81 times, and Davis County has removed 33 books for material deemed inappropriate for younger readers, including sex, vulgarity, and violence. Yeah, these were them books that they was getting to promote them alternative lifestyles to children. You see what I'm saying? So this law that they used to get all that foolishness from out of them school libraries, now the demons that have become in charge of this divided states of wickedness are now using that same law to try to get the Bible up out of the school. Meanwhile, Williams said an individual has already filed an appeal of the decision in an attempt to make the Bible available to all age levels in schools in the county. Schools are currently in recess in Davis, and classes will resume August 17th or whatever. You see that, Mr. Picard? Now this is the same society, you see what I'm saying, that is trying to convince us that it's okay for boys that want to be girls to participate in female sports, or it's okay for biological males who want to pretend to be females to use female bathrooms. When right in the city of Oklahoma, right here in the New York Post, we currently got parent files suit after teen daughter severely beaten by trans student in Oklahoma. So if you read this article in the New York Post, I implore you to go and read it. It's about a 17-year-old biological male that is pretending to be a female that was allowed to use the female bathroom and then beat the snot out of a 15-year-old girl. You see what I'm saying? And according to the article, it wasn't no regular beatdown. The boy beat the girl very bad. You understand that? Bad enough for her parents to want to sue the school system. Excuse me. You understand that, Mr. Picard? So now we have in a society that want to tell you that that's normal. You know what I'm saying? Boys being girls, girls being boys, boys and biological males participating in female sports and all this other stuff. That's normal. But then within this same society that's trying to promote that, you got in another state, people trying to tell you that the Bible need to be banned from school because it's violent and it got sex in there. No, you want it banned from school because it speaks against your lifestyle. You understand that, Mr. Picard? The wickedness has risen to the top. And just like Psalm 36 tells us, the wicked people think of wickedness while they sleep in their bed. You understand that, Mr. Picard? While they sleep, they thinking of wickedness. And no soon as the society and the people start coming out against them drag queen story hours and them talking about homosexual sex to kindergarten children and children, about these genders and all that, now these same people, these same demons are going to come and attack the Bible, Mr. Picard. And all I can tell you is hold on to your faith and stand firm, because I got a feeling that in our lifetime, our beliefs, those of us who believe in the scriptures, the so-called Bible, our beliefs will become a crime. You understand that, Mr. Picard? And with that, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And always remember to keep the fire burning. A little more oil in my lungs. Hallelujah, Mr. Picard. Keep your eyes open, stay prepared so you don't have to get prepared. And remember that your redemption is near, Mr. Picard. Ain't no need to have no faith in these politics and none of these leaders and none of this stuff that's going on out here, Mr. Picard, because it has fallen into pure reprobate minds. Reprobate minds are ruling the world. So keep your eyes on the prize and focus on the Most High, because the Most High is the only thing that's going to clear up the fog that's in the earth currently. And until we meet again, Kumar Yasharel, Kwam Yasharallah, Rise Yisrael, Shalom, Shalom, Salama Mishpaka. Hallelujah.